Hello guys, today we will learn about Module 4, which is iteration and looping. What is looping? Looping in C is a repeated action of one or more lines of code under a certain condition until the condition is met. The code will continue running. This function is useful when we have to output the same thing repeatedly. In looping, there are three important parts. The first is initialization. In the initial condition of the loop function where a value is assigned to a counter variable. The second is condition. Condition is used as function that tells the program to either continue or stop depending on whether or not the condition has been met. The third is update statement. The update statement is the part that processes the counter variable so it can meet the condition of the loop. Update statements are also related to post increment and pre-increment.
So for the next, back to topic. For the first, we learn about while loop. What is while loop? While loop are a type of looping that can continue as long as the condition is true. When the condition is false, then the loop will stop. Usually, this type of loops are used when we aren't sure how many times we want it to loop. Okay guys, back to live code. For the first, you should input your library. We use stdio.h. And after that, you should declare your variable. And you should type void main for play the code. Okay. After that, you should assign the value of I to 1. And you type I equals 1. And then the loop start of the condition, you should give a comment like while I 10. And for the output in your code, you should type printf %d slice n and I. And you should give a value of I is equals the code by 1. You type I equals I plus 1. Enough. We try to run the code. Ta-da! We have an output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, finish.
The next types of looping is do while loop. The while loop are another type of looping. This loop will run at least one iteration. This happens because the loop will check the condition after the first iteration. Looping will keep running as long as its conditions are true and will stop when the condition turns false. The declaration of the while loop is do and then action update statement while condition. Next to the coding. So guys, at first we write our library, usually using include stdio.h, and then declare the variable of I. Next, write void main. And then assign value I equal 1. I equal 1. And then write do display the value of I using printf. %d, dan \n. Add the value of I plus. And then checking the condition with while I less than or equal to 10. Finish. Let's run the code. So this is 1 until wait. This is 1 until 9, until 10, and then program finish with exit code 11, and then press enter to continue to exit console. Thank you.
Okay, and the next types of looping is for loop. For loops or counted loops are a function that has a fixed number of loops. This looping is useful when we have a fixed number of loops in mind. So we can see this in the example. The declaration for this for loop is initialization, condition, update statement, and action. Okay, so the first one, as always, we use the library stdio.h, and then we declare the variable we want to use. Next, we will declare the function. We're gonna use the void main. Okay, so just like what we learned before, we should write the for. The first one is initialization, the I equal to 1, and then the condition is I less or equal to 10 or 7, and the update statement we use I plus. Okay, and the next one is we want to upload the output so we can see if the loop is working or not. Use the printf. Okay, and finish. Let's try to run the code. Okay, yeah, as you can see, we can get the number 1 to 7 because we
declare the first I is 1 and the loop is will working until the I is equal or less than 7. And the number is always increasing because we use the increment here.
Okay, now I'll explain about pre-increment. So, pre-increment is a way to increase the value of a variable using the symbol plus I. The important thing is with pre-increment, the value of variable is increased first before it is used. Take a note, increase first before it is used. For example, let's say we have a equal 5. If we write plus a in the code, then a becomes 6 right away. After that, the new value of a, which is 6, is assigned to b. So the result is a equals 6 and b equals 6. There is also pre-decrement written as minus I. This works the opposite way. It decreases the value first before it is used. Decreases the value first before it is used. For example, minus a will reduce a by 1, then use the new value. Next.
The next is post-increment. Just like pre-increment, post-increment is also a way to increase the variable of a variable. Post-increment use the symbol I++. It works by using the value before adding it up. There is also a post-increment that uses the symbol I-min. Post-increment with this symbol is used to decrease the value of a variable used first, and then it is decreased. For example, as usual, we declare the variable that is a and b. So we set variable a to 5 and b to a++. The current value of a is 5. The value 5 is used first, then stored in b. After that, the value of a increases to 6. The result is a is 6 and b is 5.
Okay, next topic. Control commands. For the first, break. Break is used to stop the entire loop. It can be used when a certain condition is met, or simply to terminate the loop even if the loop condition is still true. And the second, continue. Continue is used to skip a single iteration when a certain condition is met. However, continue does not stop the entire loop. It only skips the statement below it in the particular iteration. Okay, thank you for your attention and goodbye.